Hi, Foxes! Today I've got a really fun activity for you to do. We are going to make an instrument. Today's instrument we are going to make is called an ocean drum. And some of you might have seen in my classroom I have an ocean drum. It's about this big around. It's got some ocean pictures on it, and it's got one clear side and lots of little metal balls in it. And when you move it around, it kind of sounds like the ocean. So we're going to make our own ocean drums at home. And you can make one, or you can just watch. If you don't have the stuff right now at home to make it, maybe you can talk to your family. Maybe at some point in the future you might have the stuff, or maybe they could get it for you. It's up to them. And if not, maybe you can be creative and think of ways that you can make it with different items. So my son Oliver is here. He's going to help me with it today. So I'll show you really quick. Again, here's my finished product. I used some spray markers, and I put a little dolphin and water on there because it's an ocean drum, you know. But it's made out of paper plates. There's one paper plate on each side. And then as we go, I'll show you all the little bits that make it. So here's our finished product. That's what we're going for. So first we're going to start off with 2 paper plates. Now, if you don't have paper, but maybe you have styrofoam plates, that would work too. Anything like this that you can think of. Even if you have to use like construction paper and then glue the edges of them together to make kind of a little pouch, you could do that. Okay, anything kind of flat like this, but it works really well if you have paper or styrofoam or even plastic plates that you can use. Okay. So what you need is something that you can put inside that can roll around or slide around and make that ocean sound. So I am going to be using some lentils, okay, because that's what I have a lot of in my kitchen. All right, and so I am going to have my son Oliver, he's going to take a scoop of lentils. You scoop them. And you're going to put them on the plate. Perfect. We could probably do a little bit more than that. Take another scoop. One more. Perfect. All right. So Oliver has put some scoops of lentils in our paper plate. It doesn't matter a whole lot how many you have. I'll try to, let's see if I can show this on the camera. That's about how many I have. As long as it's enough to make sound, to make a good sound, but not too much that they can't roll around freely. Okay. So again, you can use other things. You can use rice. You can use dry beans. You can use. It's okay. It's okay. It's a spoon, not a fork, buddy. You can use rice. You can use dry beans. You could use beads. You could use, if you have some plastic, sometimes people have like little metal or plastic ball type things. Anything like that really works. I'm just using lentils because that's what I have a lot of. So next what we need to do is we need to attach these 2 parts together. Okay, hang on. Okay, so I'm going to turn the second plate upside down. I should probably at this point get down here a little bit better. Okay, the second plate we're going to turn upside down. Now there are some different ways that you can attach them. This one I attached with glue, just with regular Elmer's glue. Okay, and so I just put a thin line of glue all the way around, and I push them together. Now if you do that, you have to give it plenty of time to dry, and you don't want to shake it around a lot, because if you shake it around and any of that glue has dripped down, now your inside stuff is going to stick. But for me, this time, instead of using glue, I'm going to use staples, and I've done this before, so I know it works. Okay, so I've got my stapler. I'm just going to line up these edges pretty good. They don't have to be perfect, but they should be pretty good. Okay, and I'm going to try and staple it pretty good. I'm going to start kind of basic here. Just pour around the edges. Oh, maybe I'm not. My stapler doesn't want to work. I know it's got staples in it. Well, okay, well, we had a malfunction. My staples got stuck, but you can staple it, okay? Let me see if I can fix this really quick. Oh, I think I might have gotten it. Okay, let's try this again.
No.
There we go, that's better. So I'm starting just with a basic 4 around just to make sure everything's in the right spot. And then I'm gonna want to add a bunch, okay, to make sure it all stays nice and closed. Oops. I don't like the stapler very much. My good stapler's on my desk at school. Okay, and you can keep stapling it until you feel pretty confident. That seems pretty good. It's not letting anything out. And then here comes the most fun part. You can decorate it however you want. So like I said with this one, I got out some blow markers, some markers where you blow into it and it does this. But you could use a gazillion different things to decorate it. So I have set Oliver up. You see he's kind of got this old paint shirt on. And I have gotten him a cotton ball and a little bit of blue paint so he could paint it like the ocean. And Oliver here is going to paint. You can paint. He's going to paint the ocean drum. Or he's going to try to take it apart. He might do that. Here, paint. Paint. But you could, I brought some other things here. There you go. You could use stickers. I have lots of stickers. Okay. I've got lots of beads. We do lots of crafts here right now because he gets bored if we don't. So I've got lots of beads, some googly eyes. You could do like a little fish with some googly eyes like this. Can't see that very well, but you could do that. You could use some pipe cleaners. You could wrap them around. You could use yarn or string. You could glue kinds of stuff to it. You could color or paint some construction paper and glue the construction paper to it. I've had kids take yarn and they punch holes right here in the edges. And then they tie strings coming out kind of like an octopus or a jellyfish. So there are a lot of different things you can do with it. So, and keep in mind there are other ways to seal it too if you want to try and punch holes and seal it with string, kind of like you're sewing it up. So be creative, think of those things. And then once you're done, try out your ocean drum and see if it makes those wave sounds. And then see what other instruments or things you can use as instruments around your house you have. And see if you can make an ocean soundscape. See if you can make the sounds of the ocean. Think about what sounds might be on the ocean. All right. That's it for today. Thanks. If you have pictures you want to send me of your instrument you made or videos, I would love to see them. Email me at lisa.christman@fwcs.k12.in.us. If you didn't catch all that, that's okay. It's on my Power School page. And you can also send it to me as a message in my Power School page. I would love to see those pictures, or you could even send it to Dr. H, and he would love to see it. And he'll make sure I see them. All right. Have a great rest of your day, Foxes.